Finally, I got myself a Discmania tilt. I've always wanted this disc. Now, I actually used to have an EXO tilt, and this one wasn't used at all. And the whole purpose of me getting that disc was to trade it to somebody else. So I never ended up throwing that one, but this one is actually going to be my personal tilt, and I'm gonna be throwing it today. I've never actually thrown a tilt. Now, I will say, this one's a little bit different than the EXO one I had. The EXO one felt extremely stiff. This one actually has kind of a pop, like a tiny bit, like I can feel it. You can't really hear it. Maybe you can hear it. Can't really hear it, but this one doesn't seem as flat or concave as the EXO tilt, and I think that's just the plastic. But at the same time, this tilt I think is more resistant to like damage compared to the EXO tilt. The EXO tilt, from what I've seen, kind of beats up easily, even though it might be more overstable. But anyways, guys, I definitely want to see how this thing flies, so let's just try it right now. Hopefully I can make it out of the parking lot. Oh my goodness. That actually went a decent ways, honestly. I thought I was gonna dive out faster than that, but that really is an overstable disc. I mean, like, it is not even gliding to the right. And I know there's like a million tilt videos out there, but I just want to try it out, honestly, so let's go try it. All right, guys, it is extremely cold out here in Windy, so I'm definitely keeping the jacket on. I'm gonna try and throw the tilt like straight up and down. Like if I was throwing like a roller that I want to fall left with like any other disc, I'm gonna try and throw it just like that and hard. Let's see what happens. It shouldn't let me roll, right? It's a tilt. Surprisingly, I mean, I gave it some time. Sure, I threw it like straight at the ground. I'm actually surprised that it rolled. Maybe the tilt is not as crazy as I thought. Let's try some more shots. All right, guys, the next shot I want to throw at the tilt is an overhand. Why? Because the distance record for upside down distance, which can mean like grenade or overhand, was set by a tilt. I forget the exact distance, but there was a video where I did talk about it. It's been a while since then. With the jacket on, I should not be able to throw a very good overhand whatsoever. No! Oh. Oh my God. Okay, that one I actually threw kind of on a tomahawk angle. That thing probably has to be like so far with the top of it like facing that way for it to be a tomahawk. I don't know, it just keeps fighting out into a normal sidearm throw. So I have actually thrown overstable discs upside down, and they don't really fly that far, I'll be honest. Like, I'm gonna be surprised if we see something different, but you know, every time I see a pro throw an upside down tilt, it actually flies for like a little bit. So let's see what happens. Oh, ow. I'm not doing that again. All right, so I'm definitely not trying that again, but the true purpose of the tilt is to kind of imitate the grenade throw, which is, I feel like I just can't not throw the grenade throw if I'm throwing it upside down. I think I released it on a hyzer when it's gotta be like flat, like something you would never do. The real purpose of the tilt is like, you throw it up in the air and it just comes straight down. So I want to throw like a spike hyzer with it. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. Okay, I definitely have never had a disc that does that. All right, so on a warmer day, this would be a much better video and I'd be throwing this thing for hours, but it's already getting dark and I want to try one last thing. Can I throw a super Anheuser sidearm with this tilt over the fence and get it into that soccer goal over there? Let's find out. Oh my God. All right, after 3 tries feeling like a beginner, I either slip in the snow and ice or it just doesn't go far enough. I'm so not used to throwing such an overstable disc sidearm. Like, I really have to put so much more Anheuser than I would any other disc that I throw. It's pretty insane, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Comment down below, have you thrown a tilt? What do you think about it? And I'll see you guys in the next one.